So, hi Virgo, my name is Chris, and this is your short little tree card check-in, past, present, future. There's a monthly reading, and I'm going to link this at the end of this video. So this is just a very short tree card, past, present, future energy checkup, judgment card, right? Waking up. Okay, I need a little more context for this. Queen of Swords, the butterfly queen. Waking up, you're coming out of your cocoon and there's a new consciousness. Okay, beautiful. You're gliding over to something new. A lot of swords energy, a lot of thinking, a lot of intellect, a lot of mind energy. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So you're leaving troubled waters. I always look underneath. There's the Magician and there's the Justice card. Maybe you're coming from a place of fear and blockages, right? But not anymore. There's Justice, there's the Magician. So you finally, making something real. You're waking up literally. And the Six of Swords is an energy where you're leaving troubled waters, right? You're going over, gliding over to a new shore, so to speak, a new chapter of your life. So you're waking up like the butterfly from the cocoon, so to speak, or from the chrysalis, you could also say. And here you are, the butterfly queen, right? Very focused. She has freed herself from some sort of shackles, some sort of boundary condition, some sort of dependency, right? Something that is too tight for you, too small for you. That's your cocoon in which you might have transformed, right? And now you're waking up and there you are, the butterfly queen, right? So caterpillar into butterfly energies, a lot of swords energy, and here you are, a new consciousness. I'm going to do 3 clarifiers, and just to get a little more, okay, let's just do this. Yeah, 3 of Wands, it's happening, right? So you're leaving the old structure behind, and you have to make a decision where to go next, what to do next, right? What are you focusing your attention on? Because whatever you focus on, this is the reality you give energy to. If you focus, and the Queen of Swords is pretty much focused. She's not facing us directly, right? She's focused into the future, into her projects, into whatever she wants to create. So she's very deliberate what she's focusing on. And what is she focusing on? There's the Empress energy, abundance, inner peace, resting within yourself, right? Not chasing any conflicts, just very much inner peace, resting within yourself, whatever comes along. Okay, so there are 2 cards kind of want to show themselves, right? As the clarifier for the Ace of Swords, that's a new consciousness, a new idea of who you want to be, who you are now. Queen of Pentacles, that's this one, right? There's abundance, and goes totally in alignment with the wonderful Empress card, right? And then you got the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is this energy that you have cultivated while you were down there in your little chrysalis or cocoon, right? And bottom of the deck is the wonderful Page of Pentacles. So gliding over to something new, and you just keep doing what you're doing. You know exactly what you want to do, what you are doing right now. That's the message, right? Keep doing that, and you're gliding over to a better place. A better place, I would say a better mindset, because this is Swords energy. And emphasizing this is the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles. So there's some work to do. If you keep doing that whether it's working on yourself, you know, doing fitness, doing something for your physical body, making sure you eat well, making sure you rest well, right? And yeah, but the Pentacles energy, especially the Eight of Pentacles, is also work related. Another combination is Justice and the Six of Cups, right? We could also go a little further and say this fear energy, right? Maybe that is the cocoon in which you have been trapped in the past. Fear, guilt, shame, lower frequency energies. And now you're breaking out of that. No longer fear, guilt, shame. This is ending, World card, right? So you use your mind not to worry, not to catastrophize, not to, oh, what could happen? And there are narcissists out there who play you on your worries, on your insecurities. They are very skilled in observing what triggers you, right? What brings you into a lower frequency. And then they try to play you on that lower frequency. They present your fears to you. They present or mirror your insecurities to yourself, right? And then they try to lower your frequency, bring you in a weaker position so they can manipulate you. You might have been in that place for a while, but this is ending, right? The World card and the Eight of Swords definitively ending. Justice is upon us. 2026 will not be like 2025. That's for sure. Absolutely not. You will remember joy. You will remember the power of your own frequency, of your own energy. And you need a lot of self-compassion and joy for that, right? Just resting within yourself. Maybe you remember when you were a little child, well, the world was just okay. And you were just okay. You were just enough, right? You're getting this back. We are all getting this back. There's the very practical approach, how we're gliding over to this new chapter. Keep doing what you're doing. Make no radical changes. Do not run. Okay? No radical changes. Do not run. The Knight of Pentacles is the only stationary knight. He's He's protecting what he has built for himself. That's this field in the background, planted his seeds. And just by doing that, keep your steady course, keep doing what you're doing, work-related energy, right? You're making it happen, right? Work-related energy, magician energy. It's happening just by keeping the course. You're in your little boat, basically. You're gliding over. You just have to, paddle a little, and keep the course. Keep doing what you're doing. No radical changes. This is how you walking into this new chapter of your life. You're waking up from that guilt, fear, shame trip, and you're laser focused on your own self-worth, right? And embodying your new consciousness, caterpillar into butterfly. That's the that's not the caterpillar queen, that's the butterfly queen, right? Laser focused, no more BS, right? No more taking the bait of the narcissist. You're focused on abundance, on your own world, on your own stability, and that most important thing here, we went from the Eight of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. He is the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess, clarifying your new consciousness, right? You rest within yourself. You accept the world as it is, right? You try not to change. You try not to negate one side of the duality. There's always light and shadow. You made your choice, right? You want to be free. You want to shine. You want to be an agent of abundance and health and love and joy, right? This is the channel for the empaths, not for the narcissists, right? The way you do it, keep doing what you're doing. No radical changes. Keep the course. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Laser focused on that. No fear, slow and steady. wins the race. Abundance is the game. Abundance is the goal. Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. And there's the High Priestess, resting within yourself. Protect your inner peace. And that's all I got. One more quote for you. Your greatest test will be how you handle people who mistreated you. That's for someone out there. And that's all I got. And I hope it resonates with you. As I said, there's you should see somewhere or linked at the end of this video, the October reading. Check that out if you want a deeper dive. And that's all I got. Now, Budaya, share, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I read all the comments. Now, Budaya. Ciao.